Hey, welcome to the video. Today we are talking about the best online business to get to $1 million liquid fast. This is not some made up thing. This is not fake. This is reality. This is realistic. I'm going to break down the exact numbers and then I'm going to give you guys the exact step by step. If you're new here, my name is Nick. I am the owner of Launch Socials. Over the past 5 years, I have grown my businesses and client businesses to over 13.8 mil in sales, and now I make these videos here on our company channel to help you guys make more money and to grow our business as well. So let's first break down the numbers. I want you guys to think about this from the perspective of 3 years, okay? This is a 3-year plan. Year one is all about figuring it out. We'll do an F for figuring it out, okay? Year two is all about cash. And year three is, again, all about cash, okay? So year one is kind of like a throwaway year of like, we're just figuring this thing out. Year two, we're going for the money. Year three, we're going for the money. Our liquid is going to be made here, and the foundation for the liquid is going to be made here. So F for figuring out, F for foundation in general. Let's break down these exact numbers. So our aim for years 2 and 3 is to hit 100K a month in sales. We're not aiming for a crazy 100K a month profit, any crazy numbers like that. We're aiming for 100K a month in sales. This is going to assume that you have 30K in business expenses. People go, 30K in business expenses, that's what am I spending on? You know, I'm starting from zero. I can't imagine that. That seems like a lot. Well, software. You probably have a couple employees in terms of marketing, some sales, some fulfillment stuff. Maybe you're paying for ads, okay? You have to pay your payment processor a couple percent. It adds up. And so we're estimating these expenses on 70% margin, which is actually very high for businesses in general. Okay, businesses in general that have 70% margin is a crazy, crazy number. Now, if we do that, we're going to hit 70K profit before tax. You then have to pay tax, which is what nobody tells you about. And I'm going off of my state of Florida. So in Florida, I would be left with 47K after tax. This is per month, okay? After that, the goal should be to live on 5. It's really tough. I personally don't live on 5. I live on a little bit more. But you can do it, okay? You can do it. And if you can live on 5, you can save 42K per month. And if you do that for 2 years in a row, which means you have a healthy business. This is a healthy business right here, guys. If you do that for 2 years in a row, you are left with 1 mil saved, post-tax, liquid, okay? Your investments don't have to go up. You should invest this money, but your investments don't have to go up to get it. This is post-tax cash flow that you saved from your business that can set you up for the rest of your life. Now, I'm 26, mind you, and I'm doing this stuff right now actively, okay? Now, this first year, we're not aiming for the 100K. We're not aiming for this. We're just trying to get something working. We're trying to figure out our marketing, our fulfillment, our sales, which I'm going to go over in a second along with the model itself. That's what we're aiming for in year one. We're just trying to figure it out. Go for 20K, go for 30K, go for 40K, like get some sales. We're trying to get product market fit. We're trying to get to a place where people will just purchase from us, okay? Years 2 and 3 is where we're trying to max it out. We're trying to set this up in a way where we can actually go and collect a ton of cash and save that cash so we can use it to go and build whatever life that we want to build. Now, this business is the absolute best to get to 1 mil liquid fast because it's already something that you should have if you're watching this. And I'll explain. You already have the skills, you already have the passion, the expertise, the knowledge. You just have to put those things out there on the internet. So, it's skills, it's passions, it's expertise. You need to go and write out all of these. What's the thing that you do day to day? A lot of people, are a good example, one of our clients, he is a baseball coach. He's a baseball coach. And he has grown his business online, and he sells his coaching to kids, students, guys in high school, college that are looking for help in their seasons, right? He's taking his skills, his passion, his expertise, he's bundling it up into a coaching product and selling it online, specifically using social media. So that's the model. We'll walk through it step by step here, but The first thing you have to identify is your skills, your passion, your expertise. If you can't identify anything that you're passionate about, you're an expert at, that you do on a day-to-day basis, it's probably going to be pretty hard to grow your company. It's probably going to be almost impossible, because I just don't know what you would do if you don't have any skills, passion, expertise. You got to go get skills, passion, expertise. Like, this isn't for you if you don't have something that you're excited about on a day-to-day basis. You might not be the best golfer, for example, but you're in tune with golf like 100%. You know how to coach it. You know how the swings work. You've coached some people before, or maybe you're learning it, or you're super in tune with Tiger Woods and golf news in general. You're an expert. You have a passion. You can take that and you can package it up and you can sell it. The second thing is content. You need to build a brand and start posting content around your skills, your passions, and your expertise. Pick a platform. Yeah, I say the rule of one, okay? Rule of one, you pick one platform. I like Instagram, I like YouTube, I like Twitter. These are like the 3X now. They call it X now, whatever. These are like the three, in my opinion, that are the absolute best. I would avoid TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, all of that, unless your customer's really there, the ideal person. But I would pick one platform and start posting content on it. That's your job for year one. As you grow, if you post every single day on this one platform, you will grow. And within 3 to 6 months, you will start to develop an audience. At this point is when you can build product. You can build your coaching, your service, your expertise around it, anything like that. I always recommend info. I recommend coaching. I recommend courses. I recommend a group, something along those lines. Some of you might already be in online business. You might be an expert dropshipper. You might be an expert at Amazon FBA. You might be an expert at sales. You might be an expert at any of these sort of things. You already kind of understand how this works. But the first thing that you still have to do is you have to go and post your content on one platform and grow an audience. Once you're doing that, you have the traffic. Traffic as in the eyeballs, people watching you, where you can go and build a product from there. And this is where you want to package something up. I recommend going and selling high ticket. When I say high ticket, at least in like the 2 to 5K range. And you might have some beliefs around this where it's like, who would pay 2 to 5 grand for this? And look, man, if you get paid $5K by this person that's paying you for the coaching, the consulting, and you can make them $50K back in a year or two, don't you think that's worth it? It 100% is worth it. That's how it works. Like someone that comes to me and they pay me $5K, 10K, 15K, just for them to go and make back $20K a month within 12 months, don't you think that's worth it? It's 100% worth it, okay? So the first thing, again, to recap, you identify your skill, your passion, your expertise. You start posting content on that. You then build a product around that based on kind of like, and I have a whole process on this channel, which is the launch process. You build your product using the launch process off of the content and off of the audience you develop. You go and talk to the people that are in your audience and say, hey, like, what do you like so much about this? What are the problems you're dealing with? What are your desires? Like, what are you trying to get right now? And you build your product based on that, and you charge a high ticket price for it. Now, the 3 things that you're aiming to do this entire time, this first year, is get a dialed-in marketing process, aka your content, and get a dialed-in sales process, aka you can sell this product that you just built to the people that are in your audience without difficulty, and a dialed-in fulfillment process so the people that you're selling are actually getting results. If you can't get people results, the promise that you give them, the guarantee that you give them, whatever it is, they will charge back, ask for a refund. It'll be tough to go and sell new people because you won't have testimonials. Look at our channel. We have testimonial after testimonial after testimonial after testimonial. You go to our website, testimonial, 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 testimonial. You need results. You need to prove that you can actually get people results and get them to the end product that you are selling them. Okay? Now, once you do this in year 1, it is simply a matter of getting more content out there in years 2 and 3, okay? So 2 to 3, more content out there so that you can get more people to see your product and to purchase from you. So year 1, you get all this situated. Years 2 and 3, you start to actually collect a ton of cash from it. You get your margins dialed in, okay? You get your numbers dialed in over here, and you pay your taxes. And after you pay your taxes, you are left with a boatload of cash. But you have to stay disciplined. It's tough to make a ton of cash and live on a little bit of money. But if you do it correctly and you stay disciplined, you're going to end up with a lot. And this is the best business model for it. The agency model isn't paying these margins. Drop shipping and e-com isn't paying these margins. Amazon FBA isn't paying these margins. You don't have a cost of product here. You have a cost of people and software, which is it. All these other businesses have a cost of goods, typically, or like agency, the margins are tough because you have a lot of moving parts and you probably have to put in a lot of people to actually get things done. With coaching, building your social media brand, your personal brand, and then selling coaching from it based on your skill, your passion, your expertise, your margins are incredible. So look, this is how you smash it. This is how you collect tons and tons and tons of cash and keep tons of cash at the same time. And it's exactly why you see so many people on the internet becoming coaches and selling coaching and growing their personal brands and doing this, because the margins are that good. The business model is that good. They don't care if they get any sort of hate or anything like that. The business is that good, and so they run it. That's why they run it. Look, if you guys are here, it's your first time, go down below, grab the free playbook. It's the first link in the description. It's a free playbook. It's a 73-page playbook that I made that shows you how to do this exactly step by step. The best online business to get to 1 million liquid fast is this. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you get the playbook and make sure you subscribe. Again, my name is Nick. I'm the owner of Launch Socials, and I'll see you in the next video.